There's so many old school memes that I feel fucking like, I feel my bones rattling whenever I reference them, but they are still really funny to me, and I don't know if that's like an unk thing to say, you know?
Let's not call ourselves that. I don't like that term. I feel like it's so weird how we went from... There was another term and it wasn't Zoomers at first. But maybe it was Zoomers? I could have sworn that we were called Zoomers.
Our generation never really had a title until like recently, until like the last 5-6 years.
Forcing that.
Okay, so there's another platform that I have to wait for.
Because yeah, at first I could have sworn that like
like,
another word
Gray
or
and
Zoomers.
Gray and Oliver are the stragglers of the millennial decade, right? Of the millennials.
I guess so.
Because it's weird, because again, there's no real set definition on what any of the groups are except for Gen X and Boomers.
Well, millennial is pretty obvious.
Except you'd think it is, but it apparently isn't. Everyone that I've talked to about it has a different perspective on it.
For me, I know for a fact that it is almost entirely of the 80s for sure.
Which is fucking stupid. It should be the people who were born in the 90s, around the millennia.
No, the millennial was the 80s.
No, the millennia is the 2000s. The turn of the millennia?
I mean, I guess so.
You know? Like, from my perspective, it's people who were born between 1995 and 2005 should be technically considered millennials because they were born around the turn of the millennium.
Yet, apparently, it's 96 to 2010.
Apparently.
Because 2011 is the start of Gen Alpha.
Depending on who you talk to, it can also be people born from
1997
flat.
Yeah, flat.
To 2005. But it can also be people born from 2000 to 2015.
Wait, did I say millennia for 90?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I meant Gen Z, sorry. Yeah, Gen Z is 96
because it's too broad, right? Because there's no real... Because boomers are very easy to define because they came out... There's an influx of boomers because that baby boom happened after the World Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So people were kind of like basically cashing in their checks for babies by making a bunch of them.
Well, see what's crazy
which is
that
where the American dream perspective comes from with the 3 kids, 3.5 children, white picket fence, and golden retriever dog.
Mm. Oh, hey, what's good?
What's up, man? You know, I don't like that I'm stuck between being a Gen Z and a millennial in a fucked up way. Because if you want to go with, well, it's how you grew up with, that defines what generation you are. I grew up with VHS and DVD and streaming. Streaming was starting in 2005. DVDs started in the like late 80s, early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
But VHSs were still popular until 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where the fuck do I fit in? Where I'm not any of these. I can't exactly be a millennial. I was born around the turn of the millennia, so realistically, I should be a millennial. But also, I'm a Zoomer because of the fact that, for intents and purposes, the reason that they're called Zoomers is because they zoomed through tech expansions.
I'm kind of curious now. I've never really looked up. I've just looked up the years, but I've never looked up
damn.
why.
Look at that being. I perfectly fucking...
Oh shit, nice.
Popped that level. The walk of power. Rayman does like a little power strut.
How do you answer this on looking it up?
I don't know.
Why are...
I'd ask a more specific question, something along the lines of what years are millennials?
Okay. Because I wanna know why it's called Gen Z and like as the last
that's a good question.
one.
Why is it called? Why
because,
are they called Zoomers?
Well, because like we got Gen X and then we got Millennial, which would be Gen Y, just by technicality, and then it's like Boomers were
because they came from the baby boom.
I'm sorry if I got this wrong. VW, which one?
For intents and purposes, if they're before Gen X, they would be W.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I just don't want to.
That's the other.
What does 6-7 mean? That was the first option that came up.
But you know, the problem comes in again, right? Where it's a weird thing where they didn't start giving the generations names until the boomers, where it was very obvious that there's a specific group of people that come from a very specific generation.
Wait. Huh?
What's up?
See, that's what's also confusing. I just looked it up. Like,
No, you're not gonna get a concise
This
answer.
is what like kind of autofilled. What years are Gen Z as an example? And it's like 1997 to 2012, and I thought it was 96 to 2011 or 95 to 2010.
Controversially, my fucking range makes way more sense of 95 to 2005 because that would be the turn of the millennia. You know, like you're not gonna get a concise answer about this because it's not an actual thing that like science acknowledges.
Society
Society does, kind of. Most people don't. Outside of, like, specifically boomers. You know? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird.
Yeah, and here's another answer.
Right?
It seems to be roughly within 3-year periods, so I understand why people pick the middle one of 96 to 2011.
But that's such a broad length of time that, like, can you really say that 2010 is the turn of the millennia?
It's weird. Some of it's pretty consistent, though. I will say that Gen X is the only one that has always been consistent, at least just by so far.
Yeah,
and
my
by
mom's Gen X.
And by technicality, so is millennials, except for like literally just the last like 2-3 years. It literally, like, at least for me, a millennial has always been 1980 to at least. I feel like it should respectively just stop at the 90s. But that also is just a little weird because you can tell that it's a 15-year gap.
Start with the good news.
I've gathered enough energy to give you another.
Yeah,
Ooh, we're getting a new power
it's
beam.
a 15. Oh, yeah, it seems to be a 15-year gap.
Yeah.
A new power.
Look at his eyes. He's just like,
I know,
damn.
He's like a Simpsons character.
And then sometimes his eyes just go yoink.
Yeah.
There it is.
You can fly with
Yoink.
your
Ooh, we can now fly with our helicopter.
Ooh.
Is that now you're
Oh, the bad news is our mission gets harder.
Here's some advice.
Yeah, you want to know what's weird? Is the Gen Z one is the weird one.
Yeah, well, that's where it gets too broad, where it's like some people determine it as 2000s.
And then
Other people determine it as 2015.
And again, just like the little ender parts of millennial and then Gen Alpha, like Gen Alpha, the start of it is where it's like, again, 1 to 2 years difference, and then it's like 2024 is the distinct end of that.
Like, that's the last possible time that you could be born to be a Gen Z?
A Gen Alpha.
A Gen Alpha.
Now that we're in
We're gonna be going
2025 and
Gen
on,
Beta.
like to 26, it's Gen Beta
Well,
to
because you have to remember,
2039.
right? The way that it operates is that Gen X gave birth to Gen Z. Millennials will give birth to Gen Alpha. Gen Z are going to give birth to Gen Beta. You know? Which is so fucked up that Gen Beta is never gonna... There are some franchises of games that, like, Gen Beta are never gonna experience or know about. What the hell am I supposed to do here?
What always weirds me out is that
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to fly.
just, yeah, some of it's not consistent.
I wonder if I can go back to previous levels and fly now, because that would make a lot of levels much easier. No! God damn it.
Yeah, I just don't know why they did that.
I don't know, because they're stupid. I've always had a problem with the actual, like... Ugh, fuck off. Shit's so hard, bro. Camera angles suck my ass.
Oh, that's a really dark area.
Yeah, and you got all these fucking little tiny hole things all
Oof.
over the place.
Apparently, when it was the years of Gen X, so the 60s, 70s there,
Okay, thank you for just throwing me into it.
is
Dude.
when some
the
dude
fuck?
started to call that time that, and then it just started to follow. So there's not.
doing?
What? Wait, what is the game?
It's forcing me forward, and I'm getting fucking stuck in shit.
Oh. Do you have to hear me out?
Look at this, dude. How am I supposed to fucking fix this problem?
Here, just... Are you not pressing any buttons?
I'm not fucking holding forward.
Are you clicking the helicopter? Just out of curiosity.
I have to fucking initiate it.
Yes, but just before you do that, okay, hear me out. You're holding a Sony controller. Just maybe lift your joysticks a little. Just like lift them. Yeah, just so that sometimes that can happen. Like, I'm not saying that your controller is stick drift, but like, it's very common to just, a Sony controller to just automatically do, especially if you have to hold a triggered button like a helicopter.
Well, the thing is it's triggered with the fucking face buttons. That doesn't make a lick of sense.
Yes, and sometimes when you have to do a triggered task, it can stick drift. It's very common, at least I have... Wow, that guy fucked you over hard.
That's fine, I don't really care.
Yeah, in my experience, I have had moments where, it's like you're supposed to fly, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. This sucks.
You get to Gumby, do you want to hand it over to me?
Yes.
So yeah, apparently some dude, when it was the Generation X time, coming of age, whatever.
Okay, Bean, watch me do this, okay?
Okay.
It forces you forward. Watch, I'm going to put my controller down.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So it just does an automatic jump sequence for you. That's shitty. I just wasn't sure if it was just because you triggered the copter and it just went, okay, we're going. Like,
No.
ooh, that's a really tight
This
place.
fucking level sucks my ass, bro.
Wow, there is no in-depth detail. It just gives you a small, brief explanation. It's like, I get it, but... Like, that's it?
Okay,
Some guy just created it during Gen X time?
Okay, everybody watching, these camera angles are the most fucking dog shit things I've experienced in my life. And I've experienced some pretty fucking nasty camera angles in my life. Oh, fuck off.
I mean, a little, but...
Getting gumpy.
So weird. Why do we not have... Why do we not have names for anything before 1900? Why is it only just the 1900s that got names and now to the 2000s?
Well, because for intents and purposes, it didn't really matter.
No,
it was
but
up
I'm
until
just
the baby
curious.
boomers when they developed a specific kind of like personality and vibe. Okay.
It's just
Thought there
so
was a platform
weird.
there. Oh, with this shit, bro.
Sorry, I'm like fascinated by the music now. Okay. 1, 2, drop. Okay. It does a pretty heavy drop. And it takes a little bit to propel up. Okay, yeah, that does a pretty big drop. Ow! It's like I hit myself with my own thing. Whoa, bro. No, I want to hit it.
Oh, I know. I know, dude. I know. They expect you to be able to do so much with this, and it's like, do they know what the fucking limits of the controller are?
Like, hold on, bro. Oh, yeah. Can I do it here? Okay. Can I...
No, because the thing's in the way.
What's in the way?
Oh, I thought you were trying to aim at stuff.
What is this? What walls are you touching?
The camera just
I'm
fucking
just like
sucks
testing it.
ass.
All I want to do is just see.
Like, see up into the thing or what?
No, I just want to see the touch range of this dude. And like if his hand clips through things, just so that I know that if it's his body or if it's his hands that are like the center of like his spacing. Like, yeah, I kind of got a grasp about his body range. Ooh. Ooh, this would not be a good area on mushrooms, bro. Okay. Such a sharp corner, though.
I know.
Oh, okay. Here we go. We did it. All right.
Okay, upcoming, there's one more tentacle and then the platform that you can land on.
And you didn't get past this part? Or did you?
That's the part that I can get past this part and land on the little platform. It's just
But there's more.
Yeah, it's the rest of it that's the problem. Okay, you're over the platform. There you go. Now remember, this will force you forwards. It will fling you.
Okay.
So you have to lift up a lot.
I don't know how close it is to this little... Oh, I can feel it. You can feel it. Look at that. You can feel it, bro. It's going to do it, yeah. Okay.
See what I mean? And it'll keep... Yeah, it'll throw you... It'll spawn you right where it throws you.
No. Holy shit. No, bro. That's insane. Okay.
Now you gotta drop and you get in that tiny hole.
It's